Alright, part 2 of Lost Tunnels for Metro 2033 Redux Survival Mode walkthrough. So at this point, we're technically in the bridge level, but like I said, one of the major things that they did with this game is that they merged 3 of these levels with Bourbon into just one giant level. One thing they also did is that they made either the Nasali stronger against the shotgun, or they reduced the power of the shotgun in this game, because in the original, you could kill most of these Nasalis with like one shotgun blast. Like even on Spartan mode, I was usually taking at least like 2 shotgun blasts to kill a Nasali. So they either made them tougher in this game, or they reduced the power of the shotgun. I'm really not sure which way it was, or maybe it was like a little bit of both. But there was some points later on. I think actually in the next area of this part, where it takes like 4 shotgun blasts to kill one Nasali, which is kind of crazy. But while Bourbon's getting attacked by a bunch of Nasalis, if you come to this train car, there's usually an ammo box with some med kits and I think some filters and some ammo. And also make sure you open that box that's way in the back. I believe if you squeak the toy, I think it gives you an enlightened point. I can't remember. I might be thinking of the original game that does that. I don't fully remember. But when you get to here, just kind of sit here and wait for Bourbon to give you the all clear. You should get a flash. Yeah. I've always wanted to. I never did in the original game, and especially here. I've always wanted to just run out while that train or that trolley car is there, and just to see like what happens. Like, do you just get insta killed by them? Do you have to like fight them? Like I've always wondered like what happens if I just run out there. But yeah, this is the area where one of these, yeah, this guy. I've already put 3, and there was 4. That was pretty much the point when I realized that they either nerfed the strength of this gun, or they increased the strength of the Nasalis. Make sure you come over here and grab this pistol, because in the original game, this version of the pistol is what I ended up using for pretty much the entire rest of the game. And the extended barrel just increases the damage. So it really does come in handy later on for getting headshots on certain enemies. Because one thing that they did with this game that's very well is that between the mutants and the humans, a headshot is a headshot. So you'll see when we get to Dead City, there's a point when you get swarmed by a bunch of Nasalis. I'm basically going for headshots on most of them with the pistol when I can, and it makes that area 1,000 times easier. And I also, later in this area, I also show where you can also get another one of the pistols with the extended barrel on it, in case you miss that first one, or you just want another location of where you can get one. if you want to have like 2 of them just for, you know, the sake of having 2 of them or something. I don't know. This is one of the other changes they did with the enemy spawns. That in the original game, normally you go down into a tunnel and you get attacked by these Nasalis, but what they did with this version is that they have them attack you while you're still up on the train tracks. So when I was playing through this the first time, I was waiting for him to knock down this staircase to run into this tunnel here, because this is normally where you would get attacked by those Nasalis. So I'm just like standing at the staircase waiting for him to knock it down. All of a sudden I get hit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn and there's like 5 Nasalis like right in my face. And I was like, oh shit. So I almost died the first time there just because I wasn't aware of like just how different the level change was with this game. So like I said, if you play this and then you go and play the original version of Metro 2033, it's like 2 different games entirely. So when you get into this area, just run around all these bodies, just mashing X to pick up everything you can, because you get flashed into this weird I don't even know what to call this thing, this like vision room, and I believe each time that happens, some of the items gets taken away. So if you're fast enough when you first get in here, you should be able to get most of the ammo, and then just kind of run around to the other drain pipes, because there's usually some ammo. I think in like 2 of them there's something, I can't remember, but there's usually like med kits and ammo for pretty much all your guns. And the other thing in this area, just walking forward, you go very slowly, but if you just kind of like jump forward, it gets you up to Bourbon a hell of a lot quicker. So and then coming up into the next area, this dead body that I go to, in the original game, that's where the pistol with the extended barrel usually is. So when I was first playing through this and I went to that guy, I was like, oh, the gun isn't here, but he has a key to a safe box, and in the location where the safe box is where the where they put the pistol. So make sure you get that key. And there's, I believe it's, I think there's 15 safes throughout the entire game, but the way the achievement progress is laid out, you can pretty much just reload the checkpoint to one of the safe boxes and just redo that like 15 times and it'll give you the achievement. Between my first playthrough and this one, I actually ended up getting 15 safe boxes, so I'll actually have that achievement pop up. But I basically went to the exact same ones that I found the first time through the game, as I bring this barrel with me for some reason. But this is the area where the gun is and where the safe box is. So if you hadn't already picked up this gun in that previous area, you can get it there. Make sure you go to this thing. The first time I came through this area, where the safe box is, there's a bunch of steam vents, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can just run to it. Started running, immediately died. Reloaded, I was like, what do I need to do? And then I saw the valve, I'm like, oh, of course, that's what I need to do. So, don't be stupid like me and actually pay attention to what you need to do to safely get to that vent. Or that safe box, I mean. And then once you get up here, you're basically in a standoff with Bourbon to survive a bunch of Nasalis attacking you. Eventually, a Charlie car will come out with 2 guys, and they'll have a mounted gun, and they'll somewhat help you with the Nasalis, but for the most part, you're gonna have to deal with them mostly yourself. Bourbon does a decent job of killing them too, but for the most part, you're gonna have to really be persistent with your shots. I actually should have gone to the pistol and tried to get headshots on as many of these as I could, but I'll let the rest of this video play out, and I'll see you in the market.